Hi guys, Erika here. I have a really quick video for you. I am at home chilling. We had a good dinner and now it's time for some dessert. Okay, so if you want to see how I make this really quick sugar-free dessert that's good for you and tastes very good, stay tuned and hang out with me, okay? So I'll see you in the video. Hey guys, I'm coming back to you today because I had to pop in here and show you something I'm about to make. I know you guys want some full meals, but I will tell you I am partial to the sweet stuff, and so I make a lot of things that are sweet. I do make a lot of meals, but some of them are kind of repeats, so I can't make them all the time, make the same thing all the time. I don't want to bore you guys. But tonight, for those who share my sweet tooth, I have to show you guys this recipe. I discovered a recipe on sugarfreemom.com. One of my Trim Healthy Mamas posted it on the Facebook page, and it was for pumpkin cheesecake mousse. Okay, you guys, and I had to pop on there and try it. So I did try it. That's gone. So I decided I was going to make another rendition because I'm out of pumpkin for my husband, and so I'm going to try it with the same recipe, but I'm going to have it, cut it in half, and I'm going to try it with strawberries. But just so you guys can see, oh my goodness, this is a picture of the pumpkin cheesecake from Pinterest.
Well, anyway, it's not focusing, but we get the idea.
Okay, so anyhow, so I'm going to have Corinne come close so I can show you what I have. So with the recipe calls for a cup of each ingredient, and that was a cup of pumpkin, heavy whipping cream, cream cheese. Now, what I'm using is the Kroger brand fat-free cream cheese because this has enough fat in it. So, okay, I'm going to use the fat-free cream cheese, heavy whipping cream, and a half a cup of strawberries, frozen strawberries. I have it in this little cup that my sister got me.
Little Miss Sunshine.
I have it in here because I put it in the microwave for a few minutes because my strawberries were frozen. I'm using my Rocket blender, so
The new and improved one.
I'm going to get, now the recipe calls for 8 ounces of the cream cheese. Since I'm cutting it in half, I'm going to use half of that so you can pan out. So I'm going to go ahead and, this should be really quick, you guys. I made the one last night in literally 5 minutes. So, okay, that's 4 ounces of cream cheese. I always have stuff on my hands.
Want me to show them the one that you made last night?
No, it's all gone. Okay, half a cup here. Half a cup of heavy whipping cream. Okay, and then you're going to use your sweetener to taste. So you have your half a cup of heavy whipping cream. I'm going to add the sweetener and the strawberries after I get this kind of blended a little bit. So I'm going to plug up my blender, start this to blending, and I'll come right back to show you guys, okay? So I got my first ingredients kind of blended really good. That's how it looks in the blender. So I'm going to grab a spatula here, and I'm going to just kind of push this down in here because it's a lot of room. I'm going to add my strawberries in. Okay, so the recipe calls for a cup. I'm cutting it in half, so I'm putting a half a cup. But with the fruit, I like to add just a little bit more. So I put just a little bit over half a cup strawberries. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this and probably speed it up, okay? These are the strawberries that I'm using. This is by Private Selection, which is a brand, it's a Kroger brand. Or Ralph's, so I'm going to start with three packs of Truvia. I have my sweet drops as well, so I think I'm going to add a little bit of that. You guys, I love the pumpkin one, and I think this one's going to be just as good. Check out sugarfreemom.com for the recipe for the pumpkin. sure it's sweet enough for my husband. He's really, really a sweet fanatic. Let me grab the sweet drop. Add a couple of drops of this. This is pure stevia. One more time on the blender here, just for good measure. Now that I got the sides completely sprayed out. And the ladies who made the recipe, they put it in a piping bag and piped it down, made it real pretty. We're just gonna go ahead. Now, half of the recipe, the serving size is a half a cup. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my little bowl here that I usually put his desserts in and just kind of eyeball it. That's good. And then Corinne is gonna grab the chocolate chips and garnish it. The pumpkin is a little bit thicker than this consistency. What you could do if this is like too liquidy for you, even though it's real good, good like mousse. If this is too liquidy for you though, you could always use a little bit of a thickener. So Corinne's gonna garnish here a little bit with some chocolate chips. Just a little. That's too much. But okay.
Well, you know Daddy's like a sweet fanatic, so he'll like that.
Usually you want to use like a tablespoon, about a tablespoon. And then guys, this is what the finished product looks like. See what he thinks. Pan the camera down a little bit. That's it. Strawberry cheesecake mousse with chocolate chips. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming into my kitchen and joining me. So thank you so much for joining me while I made this quick, delicious after dinner dessert. You want to kind of keep this in the setting if you've had a fat-based meal rather than having a carb-based meal because of the heavy whipping cream, okay? So this is something, this has fat in it. You want to keep this type of dessert with your fat-based meals. But I want to thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for hanging out with me and Corinne tonight in our kitchen. And I appreciate you guys so much. And God bless you all. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them below in the comment section. And remember, please do thumbs up this video. So you all have a very good night and God bless. Bye.